Hello and welcome to Season 8, Round 1 of the Australian Grand Prix of FRL Formula 1. And with me, we got Ballboy, the man himself.
Hello, although I won't be here much longer, because I got a race to do.
Yep. And in the commentary box with me today, no Jack, it's Doozy Gaming. The infamous got disqualified in Australia. You know, but hopefully he's a bit better in the commentary box. You know what I mean? So yeah.
If he is here.
If he is here, he's not here, I think he's gone toilet. That's just brilliant.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so we're going to start at 7, not 7, at 6, earlier time, because other people obviously have to, well, some other people have to go somewhere, so usually we do short quali and a 50% race, and that would take us up to 7 o'clock. But because of us doing 2 races instead of 1 to try and catch up with the schedule, we are now having to do 1 shot, probably for both. But yeah, next week things will go back to normal, really, resume to its normal schedule.
Yep. Indeed. Because of the shenanigans that happened last week with the glitches in the game, which some have been sorted out with a recent patch, like the cars on top of each other. That will no longer be happening. But it's F1 online, isn't it?
Yeah, I put formation up on it anyway, just in case.
Yep.
We always have it anyway, so.
Now just waiting for some drivers to join and waiting on Doozy Gaming. Slow as always.
Yeah, we got quite a few people on time trial, so just waiting for them. And yeah,
Okay.
1 minute until I send backup invites and reserve seats as well.
Yep.
And yeah, by the way, I won't be here for the entire race. I'll actually be going as qualifying starts.
Yep. I think, is that Doozy Gaming back? Here we
Right.
go. Shallow him.
Oh, he's back.
Yep.
Oh.
Stream started, yeah.
Yeah, stream started, mate. So wait for some players to join and then we'll be ready for the 1-shot qualifier. So yeah, 10 drivers at the moment, waiting for 10 more. Ballboy, striker gamer.
This Stephen wants to do 2 50% races.
Yeah, 2 50% race. I don't think we'll have time for that because a lot of people have got to get off at half 7. So
we haven't got the time for that.
they normally take about an hour each race, so it's not pushing it a bit. We'll go back to normal next week though. We'll do China. China will be short qualifying 50% race, so that should be good. A bit more strategy involved than 25%.
It's only 25 because of little mishaps last week.
Yep. So we're waiting on 9 drivers.
Fuming.
Oh.
What's your prediction then?
Predictions?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll do a prediction now, after quali, and then yeah. I'll do one last lap, but you can't do one last lap.
what do you mean last lap?
I'll predict last lap who's going to win.
Idiot. I think Striker Gamer and Mark and UFC first and second. Striker Gamer first. 100%. Who do you think?
FRL Ballboy first. Jockey Game the second. And I'm going to go for a wild card and put Bass Fee for third.
Bass FIFA, Formula 2 driver, yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The underdogs always win, Jay. Underdogs always win.
100%. 100%. Rob is filling up. 2 minutes until race. One shot qualifier. Damn. Only 13 drivers.
Good old James is back.
James, is he back?
He's back.
Is this the comment section you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can't see that, so. I was wondering what you were talking about.
Thought Bass was in F2.
We do try to avoid that, but you can't always have everyone here at the exact same time.
I think Bass is fast enough for F1.
Yeah. Bass is the undercard.
Yeah.
He's the underdog. He's gonna win it all. The one you least expect to win always wins.
Yeah.
FRL boy.
In real life,
First,
that happens.
Striker Gamer second, and good old Bass Fee for third. My prediction.
Your predictions. Anything can happen after the race start.
Especially this first corner.
I mean, you won F3 Australia. Like anything can happen.
Oh no.
Well, you didn't win it. You got disqualified. Talk us through
Oh,
that. How
right
did you
then.
get disqualified?
So basically, Jay, I'll talk it through to like have some time killed while we wait.
Yep.
So I thought I was doing pretty good. You know, I think it was first lap or something. I went on the grass, hit someone, got a penalty. Yeah, but that weren't actually to do. The steward said that weren't anything to do with the penalty that I did get.
I think.
So I think it was lap 6. I went to go through the chicane, just coming up to third sector on Australia, and as I came round, I apparently hit the Ferrari, even though I felt no contact. Plus, if you look back on the videos, my car, no, I didn't spin out. My car just went through normally, so I didn't see any contact and didn't feel any contact, and there was no penalty given to me for collision with anyone.
You gotta leave a car's width for the race.
Yeah. Well, he was the one that was approaching me just before the corner. He was around 1/10 to 2/10 behind me, so he must have tried to outbrake me and go round the outside.
Yeah.
But I didn't see any. I couldn't have put him into the wall because he was behind me. He wasn't level with me.
Yeah.
And then as I went through, so that was it. Went through the chicane, and this is the second collision, where I went onto the grass, and as I rejoined the track, Spider came up behind me, and I destroyed him. And that is the one that I accept. But the one before,
I think,
the only one I feel like I was in the wrong.
Be more cautious rejoining the track there, because you rejoined the track very aggressively. So I reckon that's where the disqualification came in. If it was the first incident, I reckon it would have been like maybe 10-second time penalty or something.
But I don't think that first incident was worthy of a penalty. Like, I didn't touch him. If you play it back, there was no contact there. I think he just got into some dirty air of mine, went to turn left and didn't turn left enough and clipped. Because as you see, all his wing came off on the wall as well. None of my car. If it hit my car, I would have spun out. So physically, like, it just defies physics of how I got that collision.
Okay.
It is what it is now. So.
And James put in the comments, maybe Bass being invited to F2 is a sign of the future for FRL F1. Clearly not if drivers committed and It's a good point there. Bass has been at most races, hasn't
Yep.
he? It's been in.
Bass is a warrior.
He's he's been most races. He's always a reserve driver, so maybe if he does well.
You don't
in
get that
F2,
level 35 for nothing.
exactly. He's commitment, mate. Commitment. So if he does
Commitment
well in F2,
is what we need.
and even though if he don't do well in F2, he might get promoted in F1. But Saturday
As
night
it
is
stands now,
also
he's
a
an F2
factor.
driver and a F1 reserve.
Yeah, Saturday night is a fact. People want to go out. Get off their nut. You know what I'm saying, Reese?
Yeah.
Got off your nut a few times, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, I know. They might want an alcohol bottle
Chesson starting.
in their hand instead of a controller.
Is Chesson starting? 15 drivers? I think so.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start. We
Okay.
can't delay it anymore because, I've learned a lesson from last week, obviously, and having to delay it. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this party. I'll probably talk to you guys later after
Good luck.
Good luck.
to the interviews and that. Interviews will happen after Bahrain. We'll just
Yep.
let it flow
keep it
more
clean.
easily.
Keep it clean.
Good
and
luck.
Good
Yeah.
luck. Keep your
Thank
head
you very
down.
much.
So Reese, pole position. Is it a good place to start or is it not?
No, I'd rather go for the midfield right now. I'll maybe like a P5 or P6. I think would be a solid position.
You reckon? Because it
Yeah,
seems the
maybe.
crashes mostly start at the front and then it's a
Yeah.
domino effect to the midfield.
And we
So-
don't want our expert steward having too much work.
Yeah, exactly. But this is the top tier of FRL, so hopefully we won't expect any of that.
Yeah.
And it'll be clean into the first corner because Australia's a pretty hard first corner with 15 drivers going through it, but it should be clean. Oh, and it's raining for
Oh,
qualifying.
and it's a wet
wet.
qualifying that is going to affect. Now, do we have? I'm not actually quite 100%
Is it
sure. Do we have the
intermediate
rule
condition?
of? Do we have the rule where they have to keep their setup from qualifying?
Yeah. So,
So they could. Are they going to put a dry setup on, or are they
What?
going to put
Yeah.
just a mid-range setup and bank this qualifying and have a good qualifying, or are they going to put their dry setup on, maybe risk the qualifying and do good in the race? That's the question.
well, yeah, if you put a wet setup on and qualifying, you could get a better chance of getting pole.
James has put in his prediction: Blizzard for pole, Mark second, and Ollie Favio third.
Good prediction. Blizzard was probably pretty quick. Shit. Go and race some spectator Mark. Talk me through the lap. Oh,
I'm going for FRL Ballboy, and he has spun out first corner into the wall. FRL Ballboy is 15th, maybe secured his 15th. Unlucky for him, not a good start for him.
we're going to go on board with
And we're going to
VSR
Gamer
Blizzard.
Elite.
Flavel is retired, so it's out for him.
VSR Blizzard has come to the first. Bit of
Can't
jumbling around at the moment. Looks like no one's having a slip up. Bass FIFA 6th. It seems to be very close right now. Maybe a few tenths in all of them. Don't seem to be. Two people have retired. FRL Ballboy seems to have secured his 13th unless anyone else retires from his massive crash out in the first corner.
Yeah. See how VSR Blizzard takes this because it's in the wet. The curbs are going to be even more deadly, and
I'm gonna go on Striker
he
Gamer.
loses quite a lot of curb. He loses a bit of oversteer there.
That's the same with Striker Gamer. We took a bit of curb on there. Don't know if it was
It's
too
very
much.
close between Blizzard and Striker Gamer at the moment. Not only a tenth.
That was a lovely corner from Striker Gamer, but he lost
tail
control of
happy
it there.
Again.
As he
going
comes
to the
round.
last.
Oh,
Penultimate
he
corner.
seems to be,
Ballboy's
it
retired.
looks like it's secure.
He's lost the back end there.
Oh,
Blizzard
it looks like
currently still
Blizzard's
first.
getting
says the
first. Striker
fastest
Gamer
lap.
second. Mole third.
Oh, by 6. It's by 8
Gamer
tenths.
Elite and Crocodile have both loads of people been disqualified and retired.
Unseen Nightmare put dry race with light rain at the very end, by the way. Oh, that could spice up the
Ooh.
strategy.
That could.
If
Are
the
they
rain
going to
come
go
down.
for? They're going to go for some hard tyres because don't forget, Jay, because they've had wet qualifying, they can start on whatever tyre no matter what
Yeah.
they are. They can start first on like one of the hard tyres. So I think most of them we're going to see a lot of softs, maybe super softs, waiting for that rain to come down and then doing a one stop.
Yeah, indeed, because with the regulations, if it's a wet qualifying, you're allowed to start on whatever tyre you want in the race, and Safsy JT just joined. Nice. An extra driver there, hopefully he'll be able to race. But so I reckon a lot of drivers will be going for the middle compound, the super softs, and go long in the race and wait for the rain.
I think we're going to see a few softs because we don't know how far to the end it's going to be. Elliot says, let's have a cheeky watch of this. It's going to be a good race, I think. It didn't seem to be too much like out of control racing there. They seemed to stick to the track even though it was raining.
I'm currently waiting for some players. Ballboy and Saf. What's happened there? What's happened with Ballboy? But strategy is going to be really good if anyone wants to go on the ultra softs at the start. If everyone else is on super softs, try to get an early lead and pit in, because you never know, Reese. We've had incidences where the rain comes down, but it's not wet
this
enough.
is F1.
It's not wet enough for intermediate, so you have to stick with the dries. And if you've got worn tyres in the wet, it's could be very hard to keep control of your car.
Exactly.
Yeah, someone go for a piss.
What would you do if you were in this race in these circumstances?
I'd probably go for the soft compound, you know.
Get a few positions. What are you doing, the two stop?
No, well, it depends if the rain comes down hard enough at the end, really, because we've got information that light rain at the end, like, you can't predict the weather. And
so if you qualified 5th in this race, would you go for the ultras, or would you go for more of the softs and wait for the inters to come out?
I reckon you go the harder compound at the start if you're further down the grid, because the top runners might not want to sacrifice some early pace and try, get ahead. So if they can try and get on a strategy.
We're just waiting on FRL Ballboy.
James says lobby is froze. I think we're just waiting on Ballboy at the moment. I don't know what's happening.
Oh no, Ballboy put in chat. It's the game. Might be glitch lobby. Don't know yet.
It's gonna be brilliant.
Brilliant start.
I think someone just left. Ballboy has left the session. Next session begins. So it was just Ballboy we're waiting for. Here's the qualifying. Blizzard with a 132.2. Striker Gamer 8 tenths off the lead with a 133.1. Mole going with a fun 33.9, 1.7 seconds. And Striker Gamer Blizzard is in a class of his own.
There's a huge gap between 6th and 7th.
Yeah, 6th and 7th. Yeah, there's a 2-second gap. Daft DK 5 seconds, 6 seconds off the lead, and hopefully it'll be a lot closer in the race. If seeming it's dry.
I've always wanted to be a stand-up comedian, so cheers for saying it's good comedy.
Oh, is Ballboy going to join back though? That's the real question.
Oh no, that is going to impact the race probably quite a lot. See what's happening. Anything happen in chat?
Well, who's host?
Everyone's voting to create new lobby.
Are they? Or are we going to get a restart? Yeah, it looks like we've got a new lobby, I think. We've just got an invite.
Have we got a new lobby?
Well, let's look at... Yeah, it looks people are leaving. Okay, I guess we got a new lobby. Great start. Great start.
And if anyone had tuned in, FRL Ballboy he's restarted, but he's also starting at the back.
Yeah, we'll get the qualifying
results.
Or
are we doing qualifying, or we
Nah, we'll do a custom grid, hopefully.
Custom grid.
Yeah. I'll tell them the timestamp for the custom grid.
I think we're going custom grid.
Go on custom grid. We'll be back in a sec, Andres.
So James, I don't think it's going to benefit him because I think he qualified 14th, if I recall. So I think he's going to do custom grid. I don't think we're going to restart the whole of qualifying. If we do, I don't see the point in it. But I think there'll be a few upset drivers as well if we do restart as well, like Blizzard and all that done a really good lap. As we're starting to get a full up lobby again.
Hello. I'm back.
Right,
Don't worry, bro.
just loading in.
Sure. So then, yeah. Decent. Everything happened. We just got to restart, and that's about it.
I don't know if it's custom grid or not. I'm pretty sure we're going to do custom grid.
Yeah, we're probably going to do custom grid because we're already 10 minutes behind schedule. Oh. Great start. Another great start to F1.
It just seems to be the curse, don't it, of F1. Everything else runs smoothly. As soon as it comes to F1, there's ups and downs. And
Yeah. So wrong. Always goes wrong. I think we've got more drivers now though. We've got 16. We had 15 last time. So that's a positive. Always think positive.
it's not that they're crap, Elliot. They might just not be strong in the rain. You know, qualifying's not all of it. It's the race that's the main bit.
Yep.
And I think we're doing custom grid, so Ball Boys finish 14th anyway, so it doesn't benefit him in any way. But the big thing in this is it might not be dry race like rain anymore, because Ball Boys keeping it dynamic.
Yeah, dry race there, so we won't have any change in conditions throughout the race.
Ball Boy wants everyone to start.
Decent. So let's take two.
Take two.
Qualifying off. Now qualifying's one shot again.
Obviously, I think it like F3 and F2 run smoothly. I think it's just a curse right now that F1's just something always happens, like the apparent glitch in the race. I don't know if that's 100% true. I haven't heard anything on it. And now the froze lobby.
Yep. So it's over a 10 out of 10 game or not. I don't know. Maybe it was. I don't know. Let's just hope it runs smoothly from now on, because we've still got another race.
It's not like it's the Leaf's fault. It's all like it's all the game inside game's fault.
So we're gonna have a different grid. Maybe it will be dry again in qualifying. Will VSR Blizzard put himself on pole position once again?
Maybe it's a dry. If it's a dry qualifying again, it changes everything. Everyone's strategy, because everyone has to start on the ones they qualified on, unless you're not in the top 10.
Exactly.
This has destroyed everyone's plans right now.
Change the strategies right up. Yeah, it's a dry qualifying.
And it's a dry quali.
Yep.
Faster lap times.
Should
more
be
intense
seeing
probably.
Low 120s, 119s hopefully.
I'm gonna.
F2 was a 120.1, so obviously slower than that. It's one shot qualifying, so people over in one shot, so it's obviously not going to be. They're not going to put 100% confidence in it, because the penalty system is very harsh in one shot.
James is still going for the same predictions as he did earlier.
Is he? Honestly, they're good drivers. It's a Joe claim my same predictions as it stands. Okay. Whoa. We're gonna watch VSR Blizzard. It's only down in 10th.
I'm watching Striker Gamer.
So obviously running a high downforce setup because he gained it all in the fucking corner. In the corner.
Blizzard is first again. Mark has just come out of nowhere. Gamer Elite, which retired last quali, is now third at the moment. Striker Gamers overtook him on that corner. He must have hit the curb a bit. I'm actually quite sure because I wasn't spectating Gamer Elite. Mark's up there still. VS Blizzard, VSR Blizzard. Maybe securing first
Striker
again.
Gamer moved.
Oh,
Blizzard.
Striker Gamer.
Oh, I think Blizzard's luck got invalidated.
Oh.
Changes everything.
And Striker Gamer clipped the wall a bit, which is going to lose him a bit of time as he goes through the chicane. That was a lovely chicane there. Mark, I think, has benefited the whole most through this, the McLaren.
Yep. A Crocodile Bill is on super softs at the moment, actually. So he's gone for a completely different strategy off the start. Currently,
I bet Blizzard's a bit angry about this as he was first.
Mark's
and
run
now
out of VRS. Wolves Striker Game got some more in the tank. Looks like Mark might get pole. It's a 120.3.
Mark has got pole.
There you go. And Crocodile Bill, 8th place on the super softs. He's got a. That's going to be a good strategy. And VSL Blizzard is absolutely fuming right now because he got pole position last race and now he's got disqualified.
Mark has just absolutely gained everything out of this restart. Where did Bullboy finish?
Bullboy got 6th, I think. Now I hope it don't. Now I hope it don't freeze again. There we go.
There it is. Bullboy got 5th. The Bullboy went from 14th to 5th. Mark, I don't know where he finished last time, but he's gone to 1st.
So yeah,
Blizzard's
Mark,
gone from 1st to 13th.
120.3.
Striker Gamer, I think, has kept his position. I think Striker Gamer's the only one that's kept his position.
Yeah, 2nd.
Consistency is key.
Bass V for the F2 driver up in 4th. So the underdog we were talking about.
I told you, my prediction, mate. My prediction, you don't get that A safety for nothing.
Exactly. Clean racer. That's what it's all about. So now that VSR Blizzard's at the back, we know he's got the pace, but can he overtake and stay out of trouble?
Good thing with him being at the back, though, he gets to do his strategy he wants.
Yep, and he can stay out of trouble of the midfield shenanigans that go on into the first corner. If he wants to play it safe, maybe he wants to go aggressive off the start and gain some positions, but...
I wonder if there is going to be any dive bombs first corner.
If he wants to win this race, he's going to have to pull something out of the bag.
I think if Vas FIFA just stays where he is, of 4th, that is good as he is an F2 driver. He's not normally an F1 driver.
So Bullboy is readied up, so hopefully the lobby hasn't froze. Got 3 drivers wearing, Ollie Flavel, Mole. 2 drivers left, and there we go. We're going to get the race start. No formation
Here we are.
needed. Ah, it isn't. There is a formation, don't know.
Formation that.
Okay. So practice starts. Coming through. Prepare the tyres for the start. You want to, if you're at the front of the grid, you want to maybe overheat your tyres so they when they cool down on the front of the grid, they still have some temperature in them.
You don't want to shoot off too far ahead like Mark, because if Mark shoots off too far ahead and Ollie don't get back in time, Mark's tyres are going to be cold by the time Ollie gets back.
Yeah.
So you want to keep the pack kind of tight,
But
keep your tyres warm at the same time.
Drivers must be thinking about their strategy and how it pans out. It's unpredictable.
Just feeling out their car on the track, because the track's going to be different to quali.
Yep. Track conditions, track temperatures. There was a lot of overheating problems in F2 and F3, so will that play a big factor in in
Striker
race?
Gamer seems to attack that wall lot at the corner they're at now. Don't want him to do that because he done it in qualifying. It cost him the number 1, cost him pole.
Real interest here is Crocodile on. Oh, there's a Sauber spun out. We won't talk about that.
James has gone for Mark. Striker Gamer Blizzard.
Ooh.
That is Ollie out of it. He's kicked out Ollie out.
He's kicked Ollie
Ollie
out.
is starting 15th and he's just ditched him.
Crocodile Bill. Is this super soft strategy? Maybe he'll put him up there. You never know.
All you've got to hope for him is not to lose wing or anything at the start, because then he's just screwed his strategy up completely.
It's not good. So as they line up on the grid, ready for the start of the race. We've got some predictions. Striker game with Mark and Blizzard. Ollie will get caught in some sort of collision in the first sector. Here we go. We've got a yellow flag for some reason. What? And we've got no lights. Here we go. Five lights and away we go. Is it a good start from Mark? I don't know. A lot of wheel spin going in there. Striker's going to try to slip in the short seam. The Red Bull is going around the outside. Looks like a Sauber went off there.
What has happened to the Sauber?
Looks all clean at the moment. No cars have gone off, and Bullboy's under attack from the McLaren of Crocodile Bill. Moves up 2 positions, in 6th on the Super Softs.
This Force India seems to be
there's
going
a Red
off.
Bull. Red Bull off the track, cutting the corner. We'll have to concede some positions. Oh, he's on the grass. He's touched into a car.
Only 3/10 behind Mark.
Contact between a Haas. It's very, very shaky at the back. Oh, there's big contact.
Oh, there's some debris. This Red Bull's vicious right now. This Red Bull's everywhere.
Looks like a Force India's going for a move. With that. Looks like Marnix is trying to go for a move on the McLaren on Crocodile Bill, but Crocodile Bill shuts the door. And according to the end of the first lap, looks like Striker Gamer might be mounting an attack. He's very close to Mark. And they've already pulled out.
Mark clipped a bit of grass there.
Blizzard already up into 7th. What a start from him, 13 to 7.
We have a yellow flag in sector 3.
Ollie Flavel is retired. James Head's prediction is he's got it completely spot on, but Blizzard has got so much pace right now. He's in 7th on the back of the Crocodile Bill, and he'd be looking to make an overtake. Goes down the inside. He's probably using overtake ERS. Inside in the first corner, and he's done him on in pure straight line speed. What a move. He's moved up 7 positions in 1 lap, and Blizzard is on the attack. Top 5 staying the same.
Crocodile's right behind Blizzard though. Getting that slipstream.
Yeah, Alienware got a
5-second stop go penalty from Alienware. Oh, speeding in the pit lane.
That's unfortunate.
What's he doing?
Top 5 stay the same. So it's actually been a very clean opening lap.
There's only a few.
Jacko going for a move on Tish. Oh, there's a
yellow flag in sector 1 and sector 2.
Saf C is spun his car and he's spun it again. Lance Stroll-esque in that Williams.
Yeah.
Tish looking for a move on the Mercedes of Jacko down the inside, a bit of contact and very forceful. And there's a bit of lag. Jacko's lag back in front. Don't worry about it. And the 2 Ferrari teammates, Blizzard. Bas Fifa's spun into the wall.
Mole and Elite are going for it.
Bas Fifa's spun into the wall, lost part of his wing. That's going to be very unfortunate. And the VSR Blizzard is right up the gearbox of Bullboy right here. All team orders play into effect.
I think it's going to get him on this this
DRS not in effect at the moment.
He has more ERS than Bullboy though.
Striker Gamer
123.6. He has it in overtake. Bullboy only has it in high.
Inside.
And he's got him.
Looks like I can get him. In the background we got the 2 Saubers battling it out. Marnix defending, but it looks like he's going to get a better
Release
exit.
Just hanging back. Game Release got him in the slipstream. He's going to get Mole. Mole's blocked him off. Lovely defended by Mole.
Marnix as well defending the inside, and Mole's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Bit of quarter cutting going on there, not too good. Bas Fifa's in the pits, and Mark C has gone off. He's on the grass. He's made a mistake. And Blizzard is right behind him. Blizzard's overtaken him, so that's huge.
Blizzard for Mark as well.
13th to 3rd in 3 laps. Mark's in the grass. He's in the gravel.
Not Blizzard.
He's in the gravel. Crocodile Bill moves it to 5th, and Mark is choking. He's bowled it. It's absolute. It's not that. That is crazy. Gamer Elite looks on the battle for 9th at the moment.
Another for Alienware with a 3-second time
in action. There's contact between the 2 Saubers. Huge crash. And it looks like Mole tried to go down the inside and it did not work out. Surely we'll have a safety car. That's wow.
Gamer Elite just flying past
Tish
Mark
down
there.
the inside of Mark. Mark, I don't know what.
I think what is happening to Mark? Mark's on.
Oh, Mark's.
No ERS either.
He's got no wing, and the stewards will be looking at that incident between the 2 Saubers because that was extraordinary.
VSR Blizzard, going for the Red Bull.
Going for the Red Bull
He's
round the
got him
outside. Easy
him.
DRS
Mark's got a
overtake.
3-second time penalty. Game release got a 3-second time penalty.
He's down the inside though.
Mark's got 5
Red
seconds.
Bull is fighting back and he's cut across, and that's second place for Blizzard. 13th to second in 4
Crocodile's
laps.
right behind FRL Bullboy right now.
Isn't another
Bullboy
league of
might
his
be
own.
feeling the pressure.
Oh, VDN's
Bullboy's lost
VDN's
control for a bit.
retired. VDN is
Aw.
retired. He hit the inside wall. It looks like he hit the inside curve that's been catching drivers out throughout the whole of the FRL.
Virtual safety car.
Virtual safety car's out.
This virtual safety car might have just saved FRL Bullboy because the McLaren was easily going to get Bullboy then, but he's had to slow his pace down.
But the story at the moment is VSR Blizzard started 13th at the start of the race, stayed out of trouble through the whole race, and is up into second place. Is going to try hunt down Striker Gamer, and the VSC is ended now. Is Boy been sleeping? Looks like
Bullboy! Bullboy has just spun out a bit and smashed
Crocodile Bills hit the back of Bullboy there. He tried to avoid him, but he could not avoid him
Not
in
enough
time.
reaction time.
Yeah, and looks
don't
like
know,
Gamer Elite and Tish are also in the background.
I don't know if that's going to be allowed by Bullboy, to be honest.
Oh, he's down the
And
inside.
he's-
Crocodile
he's
Bills
hit
in the inside.
Bullboy.
The Haas is.
He's
Haas
gone
has
into.
in.
He's gone
Yeah,
in.
I think
he
the
has
Haas is
to,
in the
he has
pits
to,
as
he won't.
well.
But we have the Toro Rosso going on Bullboy with DRS activated.
Yeah, I see that.
High ERS.
Down the
Easy
inside.
from
Should be
Bullboy.
an easy move take. Defend the line and job done. Tish is up into 3rd place. He's up. He started 14th as well.
Rockard just gained a few places as Crocodile and Elite Gamer were both in pits.
Blizzard and Tish, 13th and 14th, are now 2nd and 3rd after 5 laps of this race.
Crocodile and Elite Gamer just got new wings.
And currently top 5 have not stopped and the rest have stopped. Mark is up into 6th, so
The massive gap between Elite
Mark's
Gamer
on
and
softs.
Alienware. Alienware has a 5-second stop go penalty and a 3-second penalty. I'm sure Gamer Elite has a 5-second penalty. There's a few penalties come up.
and Crocodile Bill's gone into the soft, so he went to super soft to soft. He obviously did not want to run the ultra soft tyres. Maybe he got some front wing damage, which changed his strategy. But Blizzard is only 2.5 behind Striker Gamer now, and Bass FIFA is looking for a move on Crocodile Bill at the moment. He's
Rockard
got
is
the faster
slowly
tyres.
gaining on Bullboy.
He's got the faster tyres and is surely going down the inside here. He's going to make a move. He gets out-broke by the softer tyre.
If I'm correct here, I think Alienware is very close to disqualification with the amount of penalty he's got. He's cutting
probably
corners
is.
and everything.
And hopefully he gets disqualified. Don't want him to ruin anyone's races. And Gamer Elite's trying to stay on the back of this train.
And Tish is...
Striker
Net-
Gamer and Blizzard in the
no.
pits.
Strike Gamer has just come out of the pits.
So
No.
Blizzard's out. Striker Gamer is out.
Oh!
And
Bit of
gap.
contact between Bass FIFA and Crocodile.
Gamer Elite, and looks like there's a McLaren. McLaren's spun out there. He's lost his wing.
Yeah. That was something to do with the Force India, Bass FIFA.
That's FIFA. The lead at the top is only 1.8. Tish is yet to stop, so he'll be coming in next lap. And Mark has lost it. Crocodile Bill just got a 5-second stop go penalty, speeding in the pit lane.
Fastest lap right now is marked with a 1:23.054, but you never know, as they have a 3-second time penalty right there.
Yeah, a lot.
They're getting the new
Looks like
tyres on
Bass
now, they
FIFA's
might
off
be
the
getting a bit
track.
quicker.
Bass FIFA did on Superstar tyres 3 laps. How many stops? So everyone has stopped except from Tish. Tish is the only person yet to stop. Crocodile Bill's in for another stop. His super soft tyre strategy has gone down the drain.
Bit of lock up there from Tish, and Tish is finally going into the pits here, which is going to make Striker Gamer first again.
Yeah, Shark Game is in the net first. Tish making
Which is
sure
is that a
you don't
solid
speed.
game right now? Is that a solid
But
race?
Blizzard is only 1.4 behind. This is going to be a story of FRL at the moment. Blizzard, 13th on the grid, currently 2nd and hunting down Striker Gamer.
And look who's fourth. The person
Fourth.
that was pole,
Mark.
the person with fastest lap. He seems to be pushing his way back up there.
Is he going to get Tish?
Elite
yeah, he does
Gamer's
get Tish.
right on FRL Bullboy.
Mark jumps Tish in the pit, so Mark's 3rd at the moment, and Tish should be on the faster tyre and looking to overtake, but Blizzard is nearly in DRS range. Is
And Elite, Gamer Elite is in FRL Ballboy, just under a second. Another 3-second penalty for Alienware. He must be close to disqualification right now.
100%.
If not, it's going to... Honestly, so...
He's gained 6 positions.
Oh,
only just
Gamer Elite nearly lost it then by that curb. Curb's deadly. Blizzard's officially under a second to strike the game as they go into the third DRS zone.
Yeah. Bit wide there from Blizzard. He's in DRS zone.
IERS as well, mode 3. He's not going to get him, but he might get him on the straight if he gets a good last
if
few
you look
corners.
at ERS, Striker Gamer only has 29%, and Blizzard's got a lot more ERS here. Mark is retired. What has happened there? Mark's hit the wall. He's hit the curve on the inside.
As we go into the straight
DRS overtake
finish.
mode. Striker Gamer is only in standard. Blizzard with the fastest lap. He's had to go defensive though, because
as we go into the second DRS zone.
There's a oh my god, a retired Red Bull in the middle of the track there, which had Striker Gamer had to take avoiding action. That was very close.
Oh, is there not a safety car or anything for that? I do not know, but
now we're coming in second sector. This way you want to save your ERS for the two.
Elite Gamer's got FRL Ballboy.
There's a Williams
on
also.
Corner.
Oh, on there, and there's a lot of retirements. People are not. Too many people are retiring again. And FRL Ballboy, right behind Gamer Elite, looking for a move, can't get it done. Lost some time there. As we're going to go through the S section now, Blizzard will be focusing on getting a better exit. Wide in. Get this straight. He hit that curb pretty hard, lost some time there. Looks like Striker Gamer is actually pulling away at the moment. 7 attempts in it. Gamer Elite also
yellow flag sector 3 as SAFC has gone into the gravel. Tish has got a 3-second time penalty.
There's contact with Gamer Elite. I think he's hit the Williams there. That's just a shame, really.
Blizzard for this is like the 3rd lap now. He's been behind Striker Gamer.
This is going to be it. He's going to be in the slipstream.
This must be it. He's got the slipstream.
He's going to go for a move, maybe down the inside. He does throw it down the inside, and he's easily got that late on the brakes. There we go. He's got it from 13th on the grid to 1st.
So
absolute scenes here for Blizzard.
SAFC was the one that caused Gamer Elite to go out.
Yeah.
Now, as we look at the tables here, there might be 8 drivers left.
There's been a lot of crashes.
These ones that are DNF'd might be in points as people get disqualified after from the stewards.
Mark's got 1 point. And it looks like Striker Gamer has lost 6 attempts already. With 6 laps to go. It's all strategy now. Can Blizzard stay ahead of Striker Gamer? And can Striker Gamer mount an attack?
A Striker Gamer goes into
regain his lead.
Blue flagger there.
Oh, the blue flag is in the way. He's taken out Blizzard.
He's taken out Blizzard.
He's taken out Blizzard.
Human.
Oh my! Alienware has taken out.
Again, that is just.
Alienware has taken out Blizzard, and Blizzard shows him there.
Blizzard's just got to keep his head in the game. Blizzard's just got to keep his points.
Wow.
Alienware. And he's got to go into the pits. He's got to go into the pits. He's absolutely screwed him.
Striker Gamer
this is going to benefit Tish. Alienware, I don't think she'd compete in F1 after that.
Yeah,
he's had loads of penalties and he's just interrupted the top.
That is terrible. That is terrible. Will Tish get ahead of? Yeah, Tish is overtaking Blizzard as well. So Blizzard is now fighting. Looks like Ballboy might actually jump his teammate in the pits here, and he has. Oh, Bass FIFA get in there as well. Yeah, Blizzard's down to 5th after Alienware looks to be purposely taking him out.
This is
wow.
That was like, I have no words for that.
I have no words. You're fucking Alienware's just a dickhead, really, isn't he?
He is. He's been getting penalties after penalties after penalties, and now he's just took out the race leader.
Wow.
And there was going to be a nice juicy DRS zone as to go from the start finish straight, but obviously we never got it.
I mean, if Doozy gets disqualified, I think Alienware should get the death penalty after that.
Yeah, if he only gets a penalty and I got disqualified,
that is terrible.
Yeah, I didn't do mine on purpose or anything. He's just been
Blizzard
terrible
now.
race.
Blizzard's going to have unbelievable pace. He's going to want to get through these cars as quick as possible to try and get back on the podium. And his first opponent is the Force India of Bass FIFA.
Nightmare, I know it's a joke. I think we're gonna have to speak to Ball Boy to not reinstate him ever again. And if he does, put him in like F4 on his own or something. Put him in his own, mate.
F6.
Yeah. Just...
Whack him back and go karts because he don't deserve it.
Yeah, he don't deserve that. He doesn't deserve that 7th.
Absolute scenes.
All I'm gonna say is the steward of this race is gonna have a nice juicy afternoon.
Yeah.
Steward in this.
Blizzard, these two teammates, Ballboy would want to keep this podium, but Blizzard has got so much pace. It's going to be very difficult.
Blizzard's on the fresher tyres. He's got the most ERS in overtake mode. He's gone down the inside.
Bit of luck up there, but lay on the brakes. He's done.
Blizzard is on a mean streak right now after being hit out by Alienware.
And I think Tish actually has a few penalties, so he might.
Blizzard's just got to keep his head in the game.
Yeah.
Striker Gamer is just through with it. He just needs to not crash or anything. He just needs to get to the end, take the car home.
Safsy needs to be banned. Yeah, that was also very dangerous from Safsy there. I don't know what he was thinking, reversing back onto the track, taking out Gamer Elite.
So we still have Bahrain.
You've still got Bahrain, so we look forward to. Then we get a race ban.
I don't think Alienware should be competing in Bahrain.
I don't think Alienware should be competing anymore. And Safsy should get like a qualifying ban or something. But now the race looks like it's calmed down. Brockhard, staying out of trouble, is actually put himself into 6th place, which is unbelievable, really.
As Bass FIFA is
Blizzard with a 122.2.
Slowly but surely
gaining,
catching up Ball Boy.
Yep. Tish though, he did start, I think 14th he did start, and is up into 2nd place, so brilliant performance from him. And VSR Blizzard is just got to keep his head down, try and maximise the points, and Alienware should get his punishment for that, and Tish is under a lot of pressure. Striker Gamer, he was first. He's been first this whole race. VSR Blizzard.
Bass FIFA is from F2, and somehow Alienware is in F1.
Yeah, representing F2. See, F2 boys. That's where it's at. I'm in F2 as well, so F2 is where it's at, man. Bass FIFA though, 1.4 behind Ballboy. He's closing in, 1.3 now. He's
a man on a mission.
His ERS is very low right now. They're both very low.
So is Ballboy's though.
Not very
and
good
Bass
ERS.
FIFA is saving his, where Ballboy used to be in medium mode 2.
Yeah, and Blizzard's 1.7 behind Tish. Last 2 laps of the Grand Prix.
Do we know who has the fresh tyres out of Ballboy and Bass?
Bass is on 10 lap old tyres and Ballboy's on 7 lap old.
Looks like Ballboy has the advantage.
Yeah,
I think this is going to be the end.
So
if you ask me, I think this is going to be
Blizzard versus Tish and Bass versus Ballboy. Last 2 laps of the Grand Prix.
I think Blizzard's going to get Tish.
You reckon?
Blizzard's got the fresher tyres.
Got so much more pace.
But look at the ERS. Tish has so much more ERS. He has 57%.
I think Blizzard's too fast.
Yeah.
He's on ultra softs, which are very young, and Tish is on.
Which, in my opinion, Blizzard does deserve at least a second, if not first.
He deserves the win.
Yeah, he deserves the first, but he's going to have to just settle for second, you know. Maybe something might get done after the race.
Yeah, Alienware might have great pace, but he's got to keep it clean. As Kvyat had good pace. He was a good driver, but he just couldn't keep it clean, and that was his F1 career over. But it looks like Blizzard looking for the slipstream, and the Toro Rosso trying to get out of the slipstream because he knows he's coming. He's going to wait. Going to wait until the second DRS zone, and surely he's close enough within the 5 temps. And this is going to be a move probably down the inside. No, he hasn't got him.
Oh,
Tish using. Tish
yeah, I
staying
think he
ahead.
still has a whole nother lap.
Yeah.
I think he's going to make sure
He's
it's
got 2 laps
15th
left.
lap.
And Bass has fell back 2 tenths behind Ballboy. The dirt, yeah, seems to be getting to his tyres. Oh, Blizzard very close there. Tish braking very early, maybe. And it looks like
This might be it here.
Tish has gone very defensive, going onto the back straight here, and very close. Tish gets a bit of oversteer, and
Blizzard's got him.
is going to get him on the traction. The newer and softer tyre looks to be very fast.
Tish is not giving up though, and there it is.
got
The
him.
chicane. Blizzard's made it final.
Blizzard's made it. And we'll quick make sure there's no more attacks. And we're going on to last lap. Striker Game is starting his last lap of the Grand Prix. We're gonna check.
Which,
for
if
penalties.
anything, Blizzard deserves those. Oh,
Blizzard deserves the win, but Alienware thought otherwise, unfortunately.
Crocodile said apparently Alienware's thing was a mistake.
A mistake.
A mistake.
I did see a lockup, to be honest. I don't know if that was him locking
No,
up.
but he drove across. He drove. I
He
don't
drove
think it
across
was.
the racing line. Well,
Yeah.
He's drove across the apex. You can't. It's just unfortunate if it. I don't know. But from our perspective, it just looked like he just pile drive Blizzard.
And that is apparently the perspective you've got to go from, because that's what happened to me.
Yeah.
So if that's the only one he's got, unless he can
Isn't
prove
it?
that he locked up, but that looked like a very on purpose lockup.
Mark, though, will be beating himself, but Striker Game, we're coming to the last sector now. He's been, well, some could say he's been very lucky, but you have to be there to win it, and today he's been first most of the race. Blizzard got first for a few laps, but something happened, but Striker Gamer put himself on pole. No, he put himself second, and he's won the Australian Grand Prix. 25 seconds, and Blizzard starting 13th.
Blizzard, this must be one of his stronger tracks, because he
Oh, it's
finished
just rough,
pole in
yeah.
the first one before the reset.
Yeah.
And that,
13th to second, could have been 13th to first, but you should still be happy for second. Tish also. Tish 14th to third, he's very happy about that one, and Bass FIFA very close. No, he's not. Bass FIFA's ran out of fuel on the line. And now Brockard stayed out of trouble all the race, gained 4 positions, and is going to bring it home in 6th. Very good drive from him.
I feel sorry for Blizzard. He could have got those 25 points.
There you go. Good race.
Alienware is trying to defend his corner, saying he didn't. I'm going to record my POV just in case they need it.
Yeah, because you got some more incidents than probably I did. I was trying to focus on the top fights. Striker Gamer with the first win of F1, putting him 25 points in the championship. A really good advantage over Blizzard, which seems to be his rival at the moment. And Tish only got 1 penalty, so yeah, it was right with a penalty. Ballboy, 4th place, great result from him. Bass FIFA, the F2 representative, my man, getting 5th place. Great result. Brockard, the last of the finishers, getting 6th place, staying out of trouble. 10th to 6th, pretty good result from him. But who was your driver of the day, Deuce?
I'm either going to say Blizzard or probably Bass FIFA. I mean, yeah, there was only 6 people finished, but Bass FIFA's from F2, and somehow he outlasted all of the F1 drivers and got a 5th.
Blizzard had a very strong pace, so I'm going to say Tish. He's 14th to 3rd. Yeah, what a race. He was. We didn't really see him. We didn't really realise that he got so far up the grid off the start, and he had a great race, putting himself in the podium.
I'm just going to say Alienware had a 12-second time penalty and then took out the race leader.
So yeah.
Look at Nightmare's thing, Jay.
What? Oh, yeah, that's my
In chat.
controller. 'Cause you know my controller's charge is fucking shite. So It
Ah,
keeps going up thingy. I've turned it off now. I've changed controller, so it should not get any of that. Anywhere said is racing. Yeah, but it's blue flaggers. He's getting blue flagged. You shouldn't be racing against the leaders when you're getting blue flagged. Unfortunately.
yeah, Alienware might be racing, but blue flag means blue flag to move out the way.
See if Bullworld's join. We're gonna go straight into the next race. So it was a good race. There was a lot of battles going on, especially with Blizzard coming through the field, storming through the field, and he'll be hoping to get pole in Bahrain so he can stay out of trouble.
I mean, if this guy, apparently they're saying Alienware should get a race ban, but if, for my instance, I got a disqualification and a qualifying qualifying ban, I think he should get a few race bans for that.
Well, it's all got to be done now. The real question is, will we fit a short qualifying then? Good race overall though, Bass. Yep. See, Bass FIFA, mate, F2 representative. That's what it's all about.
Let's see where he gets in Bahrain. I'll be like a few seconds.
Okay, mate. It was a good race. If there's a few curbs on that track that catch people out, so that's probably why so many people retired. Hopefully it'll be a lot cleaner, like China. There should be quite a lot of finishes because there's a lot of runoff area there, and you should be good. Bahrain, it should also be a good race, a lot of overtaking spots. It's only the third from last corner where the inside curve can catch you up pretty bad. You guys have a Steam group. I know FRL is a Discord, but I don't know about a Steam group. Oh, apparently we do. Alienware's at about 50 chances. Sure, that was his last. Yeah, well, it's not my decision. It's in Ballboy's hands to what to do. I don't know what's going on. But if he's had a lot of chances, then maybe he should be demoted to a lower racing league. Not F2 though, because, you know, maybe F3. Me and Unseen like a bit of clean racing in F2, so we'll leave F2. Take a look at the shoe. Whereabouts was it? We'll have a look.
You right?
Looking at the stream now, and looks like I'm looking at it now, Rhys.
You're looking at it.
Yeah.
From my point of view, I'll say my point of view
So-
if they won it. It did look like, because he even turned into him as
So
well.
Alienware goes to the inside.
I'm going to look at it on
Blizzard
my point of
and
view.
Striker Gamer, and then he turned to the corner. I think he missed his braking point. Locks up, and Blizzard can't. He got a double lock up, and Blizzard couldn't avoid it. He was just went into straight to the path of Blizzard. Maybe it was a mistake. It did look like it was a mistake, but yeah, that was very bad. Yo, what's up? Yeah, man, you? Oh,
Where you guys commentating?
yeah, we're commentating on F1.
Ah, cool. Alright, I crashed out in the first race already.
First rate. Oh, you still got 4 points though, so that ain't too bad.
Yeah, I
How'd you
lost
crash
it on the
out?
curb. I lost it on the curb after the
Oh yeah,
sector 2 split. Ah,
damn.
I was already up in fourth as well, man. It's so annoying.
Unlucky, mate. Be alright in Bahrain though. There's less curbs.
Yeah, no auto skim curves.
All I'm saying as well, Jay, is it says when you're getting blue flagged, fast cars approaching, so he should have been aware.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he's in F1, he should be aware that there's faster cars approaching.
It should be alien aware.
Yeah, mate. Alien mate actually just took him out. Oh my god. He said that he locked up, but I didn't see any lock up.
He might have been locked up, yeah, but if faster cars are approaching, why is he trying to take the
I
inside
think
line and
he
stay out
went
the
to the
racing line?
inside
Exactly.
and
Why
then
didn't he just completely back out on the straight?
It's not like he was getting any positions. He was dead last with like a 12-second time penalty.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so dumb, man. And what? And then Ballboy's going to keep him in the league
is he?
because it's
Well,
just Ballboy. It's classic Ballboy. He ain't going to kick him out.
We'll see how he does in Bahrain. If he does the same in Bahrain, then something's got to be done.
He's a
VSR
horrible
Francis has joined. Lewis,
Yep,
KB,
very
Killazone.
quick.
We've got some very quick drivers joining for Bahrain.
Yeah.
Apparently he's done it before. Apparently Alienware's done it before where he slowed up for the race leader and took the race leader out.
Yep. He's done it to me as well, unfortunately.
Yeah. So
Ow.
apparently he's done it a few times.
Yeah, James, I think we're just gonna let him race in Bahrain, and we'll look at it after. Caesar said, well, Blizzard.
God.
Yeah, Blizzard was.
Oh, we have the steward in here.
Well, Blizzard hasn't said. Oh, I think Blizzard did crash him out after as well.
King
Under the
Bean
heat.
Park. These days.
But would you blame him when he's first and the blue flag has just smashed you out?
You still shouldn't do it though. But I understand why he did it. Looks like a dry qualifying as well. One shot.
Oh, one shot qualifying. Oh, God's sake.
Yeah. Who shall I watch?
Now I just watch me spin it or just actually bottle it into the first corner. Wait, where's my Bahrain setup, man? Oh, I found it.
Whoever's commentating.
Yeah, I'm putting my thing in there.
I think Ballway has a Twitter. You should at him. He'll sort it out. If he's done it before, waited for the leader and took him out, you should get him disqualified.
Yeah, Stuart, you're gonna have a really busy night. Oh, they've started. VSR all game elite is first right now. Ballboy's second.
Blizzard. Oh yeah. Mark first, struck in fourth. VDV is retired.
Seems to be Mark's up there again. It seems to be a battle between VSR, Game Elite, and Mark.
Okay. Close man up in second now. Oh, Mark's crashed out. Mark is retired.
So Killer Zone just went on the curve and completely.
That's unfortunate.
Seems to be FRL, Ballboy, Game Elite, and Blizzard all battling for first right now.
Yeah, Crocodile Bill once again going on the softer tyre, trying to do the same as he did last race. Hopefully he can get in the top 10. He's currently 12th. It looks like Blizzard has pulled out an advantage on Gamer Elite here. Killer Zone in third, the new arrival. Looks like he's showing some early pace. Bass FIFA also in sixth. Striker Gamer is retired.
Striker Gamer,
he's down in 17th.
It seems to be VSR Blizzard has
Ollie
secured
Flavel
first,
is retired
with
again.
Gamer Elite second.
Blizzard goes fastest by 5 tenths. Pulled out in the
Killer
last
Zone
two
third.
sectors. Wow.
Damn it. I couldn't get it to go off. Final sector was horrible.
Stewart says, I don't know about Blizzard's retaliation. Yeah, he might have retaliated, so yeah, he might be in the wrong as well. But the blue flagger that should have moved out away for faster approaching cars shouldn't be challenging them on corners. Especially if he's locking up, he shouldn't turn into them. He should at least try and get on the grass or something.
Alien wearing 9th VSL France was down in 10th. Crocodile Bill couldn't get his soft tyres into the top 10 and he was actually 6 seconds off the pace, unfortunately. What was Alienware doing the lap time? Oh, I don't know, man. It's fucking Alienware shit, bro. We've got some more drama going on. Let's let him race. And if
I
he
think it's
crashes
Alienware's fault. If he locked up, he shouldn't be there anyway. He should have like
it's
knocked
100% his fault, like, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Maybe Blizzard's retaliation weren't needed, but I can see why he done it. And it's not like he impacted
And he saved every other driver,
Alienware's
so
race anyway.
he probably saved Striker Gamer.
Yeah.
Personally, I think it's all John's fault. I don't know who John is. It's John's fault. And Blizzard's on pole this time. Was he on pole last time? No, he got his Zalaf invalidated, so we'll be looking to take. So Striker Gamer.
Oh, and there is a Red Bull on top of the Williams.
Nice.
That's always nice to see.
So yeah, Basfi for the F2 driver, 6th again.
Anyone's predictions in chat?
It's Jeff's fault. John down the third.
I pulsed my bombed wife off the mountain and I ain't gonna get her when she gives me
Oh dear.
To the steward, can you
Huge
explain to me
crash
why
on the thing.
Blizzard would get a heavy penalty?
Huge crash, my prediction. Okay. Might be a huge crash, might not. I don't know
His
if
retaliation didn't affect anyone's race.
I don't know if you watched Australia, but first corner was very clean. It's when you got to the 4th and 5th corner, there was a bit of contact, but it happened throughout the race where people were parking in the middle of the track.
Lap 1 and 2 were pretty clean. It was after lap 2. It just when DRS zones come in of it, it just like kicks off.
Striker Gamer.
Because everyone with DRS thinks they're like
Striker Gamer
indestructible.
started inside a Red Bull. Apparently they got.
Oh, Blizzard's
Apparently-
taking out all the braking posts.
Don't need them. Oh, it's looking good now. What are your predictions, Reese? I reckon Blizzard's going to run away with it, and I reckon
The striker gamer, I think, is going to climb up the grid. Mark
do
might.
Blizzard, Bass, and Gamer Elite.
I'm going to say Blizzard, Gamer Elite, and
What's James?
yeah, Bass. I'm going to go for Bass again. As we go.
You go to 5 red lines. Skip some lights there. 5 red lights.
And
away
all
we
lights
go
out.
for-
Gotta go. Oh, bit of slow starts there.
Oh, there's
Oh
contact
my
in
god,
the back.
the
Oh, the
Mercedes!
Mercedes and
And the
Crocodile
McLaren.
were tangled. And Basfi looks like Gamer Elite is going down the inside. But Blizzard defends
Blizzard's
it.
got him back.
There's a lot of movement here. Alienware trying to go 7 and looks like
Oh, and a Red Bull! Is that Red Bull?
it's completely
Oh
made
my
contact
God.
with a Red Bull. Red Bull's gone smashing into the wall and there was a bit of contact between Dame and Bath there. Yellow flags in sector 1. I think that's because of the Red Bull, and Crocodile Bill got disqualified. Don't know what happened there, but anyway, there seems to be another contact again. Mark NUFC though, 7 positions gained off the start. Looks like we've got another Blizzard on our hands. We'll go back to the front. Blizzard 4 attempts ahead. It's like there's a lot of people close at the front at the moment. VSR France is getting some positions of the start up into 7th place. Boastman in 8th. A prediction. He had lost 3 positions at the start, but yeah, I don't know how there was a crash at the start.
Striker Gamer and Lewis are very close right now. Like, I mean, like, very close. Striker Gamer's made loads of positions right now. He wasn't even
up into 3rd. The F2 driver currently running onto the podium. Absolutely scenes. But KB Killerzone.
That's Killerzone.
Is
Killerzone's getting his slip.
Looking to overtake here onto the back straight, but Basfield should get some slipstream as well.
Bas FIFA has the ERS advantage.
Killerzone. Slipstream. He's going to look for the inside. Nice little camera angle here.
Striker Gamer has got 5 seconds stop goal penalty. The winner of the last race.
Gamer Elite looks like he's gone down from 2nd to 4th. Don't know what happened there. It looks like Bas FIFA's down the inside. He's going to get it done. Looks like he's understeering into it, and I think Gamer Elite is going to, yeah, Bas FIFA's going to concede the position. Bas FIFA goes down to 4th. Mark NUFC up into 5th. Now in the lead group, we've got a.
Mark's got Bas FIFA as well. He's done a
double overtake down the inside of Gamer Elite. Very forceful. Bas FIFA also down the outside of Gamer Elite here. Oh, a bit of contact. And Bas FIFA concedes a position. FRL Ballboy. Oh, looks like Gamer Elite's down the inside of Mark.
And all of this as well. I bet he's wondering what's going on. It looks like he's sitting back and just waiting.
Mark and Gamer Elite being very punchy with each other. Gamer Elite down the inside, and he's got him back. Got him back down the straight. And Bas FIFA's also looking to get him within the action. Looks like he went a bit wide though. Mark goes down the inside. Very late dive bomb there. And it looks like he's got the position going, but Gamer Elite will get the DR. We won't get the DRS. We'll get the slipstream on this straight. We'll try.
There's
Mark will
sector
go
2
defensive.
yellow flag.
And Bas FIFA. Bas FIFA's gone down the inside of Gamer Elite. What a move!
Tish has spun out. Blizzard's running away with it right now.
Bas FIFA in the slipstream. He's going to go around the outside of the Haas. Try tucking the slipstream on the McLaren. And will Bas FIFA get this done? Gamer Elite's going to be very aggressive.
And it's not got him.
Mark is up into 3rd. 10 positions off the start. Ooh, yellow flags. Tish has retired, unfortunately. And the fight looks like Bas FIFA is also looking.
It's a 3-second time penalty to Damon.
Reach your mic. Reach your mic. Bas FIFA is on the charge right now. He's currently down in 5th after Mark went double overtake and a lot of battling, but it looks like VSR Francis is looking around the outside of Ballboy. Ballboy goes defensive into the tricky braking. And
Bas FIFA's not letting go of Gamer Elite that easy.
Looks like Lewis is also up into 9th. Slipstream each other there. Goes down to 10th and looks
Bas
like
FIFA
Ollie
goes
Flavel.
to the inside line.
But
Gamer Elite keeps
Lewis
it.
is retired. What
Lewis is retired. I think he was having a battle with Ollie or someone.
I think he's spun on the curb, and there's a big contact. Big Ollie Flavel is retired. That was
Bas
huge.
FIFA's got Gamer Elite.
Huge contact there, and down the inside, round the outside, isn't it? Round the outside.
And Gamer Elite might get him back. He's got the DRS. He's got him. He must have.
Ooh,
he's got
Gamer
the
Elite's
DRS.
pitting.
He's gone into the pits.
Looks like VSR Francis is also trying to get on the back of Bas FIFA here. Looks like he's got the more momentum. Ballboy's still in the background, looking to pick some places off.
Oh,
Francis down the inside. Bass is going backwards.
Francis nearly lost it then.
Bass is going backwards, and Ballboy's now on the back of him. He's going to look to go around the outside, but Bass should have this covered. No. And yeah, we'll squeeze him out. And Bass is currently going backwards. He was
Yellow
third.
flag is sector 3.
He was 3rd, and now he's down all the way to 4th. Not 4th, 5th. So he had a great start, and the faster cars. Mark, 13th to 3rd at the moment, currently 8 attempts behind Killerzone. And Bas FIFA is trying to come back at Francis. He looks like he's going down the inside. Francis is on the softer tyre. Remember that? And he's pushing him to the edge of the track.
Francis is on the harder tyre, Jay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. And Bas FIFA down the inside gets the move done. And Bas FIFA's been battling all race.
Jay must be colourblind.
Yeah. Imagine.
And Francis is getting him back, side by side as they go into the straight.
And
Francis is
Hassan
going
Hazard.
back, which is very good
cuts
right now.
across. Bass FIFA going down the inside though.
A ball boy's just got front
Ballboy
row
just
view
can't.
right here.
He just can't capitalise on the back lane.
Oh,
at
and
the
it,
moment.
ball boy's pouncing now. Is he going into pits?
Ooh.
He just nearly took ball boy out from
Bass
going into the pits
FIFA
there.
comes into the pits. And Boastman up into 7th. He's
Ball
looking.
boy's got VRS. Some DRS has slipped. Oh my god.
Lock up from Francis there. Ooh, maybe a bit of contact, but Boy was very desperate with that move. And VRS is activated as.
And we have Mark and Killer Zone.
Oh yeah, Mark
Oh,
going down the
battling.
inside of Killer Zone. Killer Zone should. Yeah, Mark can't go down the inside there. He's gonna wait until the next DRS zone. We've got yellow flags in sector 2 and 3. Wonder where that is. But there's a Renault. I think that Renault's been lapped. Yeah, Alienware.
As we go into the DRS zone for Mark.
Alienware's
Mark might
got
have him
another
here.
penalty.
Alienware,
Ooh.
3-second time penalty. Surprise, surprise,
Mark
guys.
and Killer Zone losing the back end. Mark's going to look to go down the inside. Killer
Mark's
Zone
going.
can't defend, and Mark later on the brakes goes down the inside.
But he's
Killer
going with the
Zone
cutback.
on the cutback, but it's going to be hard to go around the
Oh.
outside around here. He's got to
And he
take
went
a
off track
very
a bit.
wide line.
Oh.
Oh, Mark!
Oh!
Mark spun.
Mark lost it.
Oh my
Mark
God.
lost it.
A
Screw
narrow-
Killer Zone, the scenes.
Narrow escape with the wall. That could have been race over for Mark. Oh my God! Looks like
But
Killer
now
Zone
Killer
might
Zone,
have damage.
Killer Zone has no wing. He has
He's
no
got
wing.
no left wing, no left wing. And the Renault is trying to overtake Mark. I don't know what Renault that is, but Mark's gonna carry on.
Alienware. Oh no, here it
Is
is.
that Alienware?
Mark is
Killer Zone's
right
pitted.
near
Killer Zone's
Alienware.
Oh no, Mark must be scared right now.
Alienware's
His
got the red
race.
X.
Alienware's got a red X. Is he ghosting? VSR Blizz's got a 5-second gap at the moment on the super soft tyres. Where's Bass? Bass is down in 9th. Wonder what happened to him.
Ball boy lost a lot of time there. In that
Bass
pit.
is pitted. Killer Zone. Bass has jumped Killer Zone. That's the contact with Mark when he lost the back end. He just couldn't avoid it. Wrong place at the wrong time.
Jay, look at chat. I think everyone wants you to look at Blizzard or
Blizzard.
Alienware.
Anyway.
Boastman is the only person that's under a second till game release is catching up to Killer Zone now.
Alien's slowing down at the moment. He's got a Red Bull behind him, but I think this is for position. Yeah, we'll go back to game release.
As he goes into the
Oh my
DRS zone, I don't
goodness.
think he quite has him here. He hasn't got a big enough, no, a small enough gap.
Game release. After a brilliant start, I think he has pitted, and KB Killer Zone is also pitted.
Oh,
Yeah, top 4.
not.
Ooh,
I
game
don't think that
release.
should have been a 3-second time penalty there.
But he's got it, so.
Yeah, I don't think
Mark-
it should have, but
Mark's
he's got
pitted.
it anyway.
Striker game
The
also gets a
striker game has
penalty.
got another penalty.
Mark is in
That's
the
a
pits.
5-6 stock goal
Rolling
penalty,
out.
and
Alienware also in the pits.
this is where they're going second round of pits, so there's going to be more.
There's
Less net positions now.
That guy's glitched out, I think. Mark comes out in 3rd. Bass in 4th. Killer Zone in 5th. Game Release in 6th. The VSR boys up top are yet to pit. Blizzard yet to pit. Got a 10-second advantage at the moment. 17 seconds ahead of Mark, and is very comfortable in this race right now.
Game release getting on Killer Zone right now.
Game Release, yeah, looking to overtake Killer Zone, but I think
He
Killer
seems to be
Zone,
the only person that's under a second.
Killer Zone is.
Oh, Killer
Ooh.
Zone's left.
Killer Zone is left. He didn't want to race anymore. And
That
Game
was an
Release
easy
down the
overtake.
inside. What a move!
What
Boastman,
a
though.
move. Good.
Boastman's
defending
right
by Killer
behind. Killer Zone's gone on the defense, catching Boastman
Boastman's
out.
gone well
Boastman
wide.
got a penalty for getting pushed off the track. I mean, what do you mean? And Boastman gets the move done. This Killer Zone. Yeah, I think that's an AI. People gotta watch out for him though, because he won't go. And Blizzard is in the pits. I think he's got a comfortable advantage at the moment.
I've got Striker
Clean pit
Gamer
stop.
easily over.
France
Striker
if
Gamer just
takes
collided with
the
Killer
lead.
Zone.
Francis
Now we have
takes the
Ball Boy coming
lead.
up to Killer Zone.
Was Ballboy gaining? Looks like he is. Down the inside of Killer Zone, he very aggressive there. Did not want to waste any time in that move at all.
He wants to get to that Striker Gamer.
Striker
And no one
Gamer
is within a
in
second, but we have a
overtime
yellow flag.
in
It's
sector
sector
3.
3.
And what is happening there? There's contact.
Not quite sure what it was.
I think Killer Zone's car's falling apart. Daff is getting lapped at the moment, I think.
Here's the question. VSR, yeah, there might be a throw in a sal, but do you think they have a bit of communication going on?
Nah, they're on
Maybe
different
a bit of-
strategies. VSR started on the soft tyre. So
What I mean though is, do you think VSR Francis is gonna hold up a bit while Blizzard catches up again, or do you think it's completely different?
no, I think Blizzard won't catch him up in enough time because Francis should be pitting around lap 9, lap 10. So he'll be coming in.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that they must be getting on in real life if they're in the same VSR clan thing.
Yeah.
There might be a bit
The
of
racing
teamwork there.
clan.
We don't know. You
Who
know,
knows,
bit
but
of
at the
controversy making right
moment,
now. It's Francis
Blizzard-
pits right now.
Francis in the pits. Where was he? Where would he come out? That's the real question. Oh, fucking cameras, dude.
I think he's gonna come out in between Bass FIFA and Game Elite.
Mark setting the fastest lap of the race, moves himself up in second. And he's only 2.4 behind Blizzard, and Bass moves himself back up to third. Looks like it's going to be close between Gamer Elite and Boastman. Looks like
Boastman's got him.
Boastman's locked up though. And Gamer Elite will try to get the cutback, try to get the better exit on the way to turn 3. Boastman's gone very defensive. VSR France is trying to find a way. VSR France is on the softer tyre, should I say. And Gamer Elite trying it round the outside. He's going to have the inside line for the next corner, and he's got the job done. He's defended Boastman. Boastman on 2-lap-old younger tyres, but it looks like Boastman's
Gamer Elite!
Gamer Elite's gone wide, very wide there from Gamer Elite. And Francis, that's one less worry he's going to have to worry about. And Francis will be looking to get a podium, I reckon.
As he comes up to the DRS zone with DRS. Medium ERS. He could go into high if he wants with the amount of ERS he has. No. Oh, he's going to overtake ERS.
He's going to look to
And
go
he's easily got
down
him.
the inside. He's going to try a few forceful inside.
Late braking
Boastman's
zone.
going to try to do the cut back on him, but he's now got the outside
And-
line. Bit
oh,
of tyre
big
bashing.
connection.
Ooh,
Oh.
very
Well,
nice
Francis
move from
gets him.
Francis. Great move from Francis there. Now he's
Oh,
gonna...
Brockhard in Killer Zone. Brockhard just got took out by Killer Zone. Was it Killer Zone? No, I think
don't know.
Brockhard's just having a... Brockhard's having a mare.
Blizzard, so that's the fastest lap. Blizzard responds to Mark's pace, and looks like Blizzard is controlling the race at the moment, controlling that 3-second gap, saving his tyres just in case. And yeah, Francis will be looking to defend Boastman right now, but he want to be looking for Bass FIFA, currently who's in 3rd place. Francis goes defensive, and Boastman, we were looking to get a better exit here. It doesn't look like he's got it. He's got a bit of oversteer there, and France will be looking to gain on Bass FIFA in these last 4 laps. He has to catch him over a second a lap. I don't know if he's got it in him. And Bass FIFA will be looking to take a podium here. Brockhard got a penalty for speed in the pit lane, unfortunately. And Boastman's not giving up on Francis. You'd think Francis would have the tyres, but tyre advantage, but Francis is not getting away from Boastman at the moment. It's like
There's a
Gamer
massive
Elite,
queue right now.
after a huge mistake from Gamer Elite, is clawing his way back. He was leading at one point. going
And
into the first corner.
Alienware has officially got the pit glitch.
You got pit glitch.
Got the pit glitch. Oh, no, he's out now. He was in there for a while. He's just frozen there.
I think
He's
he had a
back now.
penalty. I think he had a penalty. 5-second stop there. Blizzard responds to Mark again, and I don't think Mark has anything left in the tank to respond to Blizzard's pace. Blizzard is controlling the
And
race.
chat is going mad right now. I'm going to say this while everyone's just chill a bit, except Striker Gamer. But chat's going mad saying they shouldn't have never unbanned Alien, because Alien apparently got banned before from doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, and ZZ Public, he actually took out me in one of the races I raced in.
Yeah, ZZ Public is alien.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, what? Mate, I hate
Unseen
him.
said, only thing he changes is his PSN name.
Mad.
Oh, that's a good one.
Boastman gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not
That is
really
unlucky.
good. But I think Striker Gamer also has a time penalty as well. A lot of people do have time penalties.
And some of them are not even deserved, I've seen for myself anyway.
Yeah.
They're just little, like, where they've gone off track wide, and it's just counted as the exceed track limit. Bit of lock up there from Striker Gamer, but he seems to be fine. Boysman just under a second on VSR Francis. You would think VSR Francis, with the fresher tyres he has, and the softer tyres, you'd think he'd be pulling away with Boastman, but he isn't.
He is gaining on his teammate at the moment. Reese, you there, bro?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
I'm there.
I didn't know where he went. Thought I lagged out.
I was yawning.
Yeah. Yeah, Francis is. I think Bass Fifa's made a mistake. Yeah, he's in the pits and he got a 5-second stop go. He's speeding in the pit lane. And Bass Fifa's race went from good to worse, like in less than a second. That's unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Bass Fifa there, running in podium position, losing his wing. Now he's down in 8th. Striker gave him another 3-second time penalty. So, even though he's only 9 tenths behind Gamer Elite, I think he'll have to pull out at least a 6-second gap to the car ahead. See how everything's done. We'll have a look at Alienware, see how he's doing. He's dive bombed a Force India, who is not racing. Oh my god. This is the best battle on the track right now. Alienware versus one of these Force Indias. I actually don't know who the Force India is.
Let me guess, the Force India's bloody. He's not even racing him. I bet he's still racing, isn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay, so Bull wanted to give Alienware. Why everyone's just chilling out right now? He wanted to give Alienware another chance. I don't think he should have been put straight back in F1, especially after the reputation he has.
Yeah. So Striker Gamer is actually gaining on.
Chat's having a mass debate right now. Bullboy is under a second of Striker Gamer as well.
Yeah, it looks like there's a big battle for 5th at the moment. Penalties will play into the final result here, and I believe Bullboy doesn't have a penalty, so Bullboy could end up 5th.
I don't think he does.
Bullboy could end up 5th here. And
Striker Gamer,
after winning last race, is currently batting 5th, and
another 3-second time penalty from Damon. He's been getting a lot of race control right now.
yeah, it's not being low key. Beat my wife. That's it. Striker Gamer. You just seen, but FRL Bullboy is actually Striker Gamer losing the back end again there. Looks like Gamer Elite is trying to break this slipstream of Striker Gamer. Bullboy is actually catching the back of these two cars. Very close. Francis with his alternate strategy, currently in 3rd.
And Killazone! Killazone still got Striker Gamer!
Striker Gamer is retired from the race. Wow, man. Absolute
Killazone
scenes.
left earlier, and because he's left and there's no ghosting, he just drives on the racing line.
No
and Striker
way.
Gamer has just absolutely took him. Striker Gamer, I was watching Striker Gamer at the point. He could have avoided him, but I think he was going to move. Thought he was going to move out the way and smash into him. But Striker Gamer did have a lot of time to like move out the way then. So.
Wow.
Oh no.
Didn't even realise. Oh, look at this though. Boastman. It's only 1.2 behind Francis. It's been keeping with Francis pretty well, even though Francis is on the fresher tyres. France's strategy has been, and looks like there's a Red Bull in between, and the Red Bull's just absolutely cut up Boseman. And Gamer Elite is retired. What's happened there?
After Gamer Elite?
He's retired. I think he might have lost it on the curb or something. I'm on board with David.
It looks like Blizzard's got another comfy win. As he comes down the last few corners of Bahrain.
Where is Gamer Elite? Gamer Elite spun. I'm about turn 7 and Mike's got a penalty.
He comes round the last thing. VSR Blizzard might have not won the Australian, but he has won the Bahrain.
What a race. He controlled the race from the start. Mark, from starting down in 13th, finishes 2nd.
But it's funny, to be honest, because out of all these, the controversy...
On the right, Boseman on the back of VSR Francis here. VSR Francis looking to defend. That's going to be a photo finish. Looks like Francis just gets him. And with the penalties...
But the actual controversial thing right now...
Ballboy's up to 4th. Because Boseman's got a few penalties, and that's unfortunate.
And it looks like, in chat, if you scroll up chat, it's been going on for ages. Alienware thing has been massive right now.
There's also a Red Bull.
Alienware's made the headline right now.
Alienware's making the headlines. Bass FIFA, the F2 man. 6th place. Good race from him.
Bass FIFA has served F2 very well.
He has. He has. Good race. Very good race.
Was in fact a good race.
Until we went, Brockhard is the car.
So who are we interviewing?
Waiting for Brockhard to finish.
Apparently, Alienware took someone out this race as well.
This race as well. Justin He. I don't know what car he's in.
Isn't he Bass FIFA? Wait, no, he isn't, is he?
Alien's a joke. I can't believe Alien's in. I didn't know Alien was ZZ Public, but ZZ Public got banned in season, I think, 3. And
yeah, it's been let back in because apparently it's changed, but obviously
I don't see much change, to be honest. He's still dive bombing for no reason. But yeah, brilliant win from Blizzard after the upsets of last race with Alienware. Came back, controlled the race, been the fastest man throughout the 2 races we've had today, and Blizzard, fastest man in F1 at the moment. Looks like he's leading the championship as well, because his championship rival, Striker Gamer, didn't get any points, so he's got a very big lead at the moment. And I've invited the people. Blizzard. Be back in a second, need to press. We should read in chat. Yeah, apparently Alienware took out Bass FIFA, who was 3rd.
Yeah, I've suggested a few people. Like, you know, some of the main ones today.
Gotta invite them. Invite Alienware. That'll be a good talk.
I mean, like, Alienware can't not get invited to the party after what's happened today. He's not the main subject of everything. And maybe it's a chance for him to defend his own corner.
Yep. 14 out of 35 finishes in both races combined. Well, yeah, if you watch F2, mate, it's a lot better. F2's where it's at.
I agree with Keelan. The disqualification of me wasn't great, but it's what you think.
I think the
I
disqualification
mean,
should 100% been put in.
the person that disqualified me, the steward that decided, was the one that's everyone's defending right now, saying. Is that Caesar?
Caesar, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Caesar was
he's
the one that
American.
disqualified me. But it is what it is.
Don't worry.
Caesar didn't get overruled when I got disqualified, so he does have some authority in it. Forgot to invite him.
Right, who are we inviting now? Don't think everyone wants an invite. Yeah, we invite Ball Boy. Boy, we're getting in the party. Fantarry, it's time to ban ZZ. I agree. I mean, he took me out in Italy season 2, and is still taking people out in season 8. So yeah.
I mean, when half of the chat, like, and most of the drivers saying Alienware shouldn't drive, he's got to listen to his drivers now and then.
Yeah. Shame, really. Yeah, Bass saying he was a rocket at the start. He got into 3rd place, mate. He had a great battle with the top guys in F1. It's brilliant to watch. Too much going on.
Just shows some of the people from F1 should maybe be put to F2. F2 should be put to F1, some stuff like that. The F2 seem to be more dedicated to the races.
Maybe it's the days as well. Maybe the Thursdays is a lot easier for quite a lot of people. You never know. But it is what it is. We had 2 good races today. There wasn't a bad turmoil incident. It was more of people crashing into each other throughout.
And there was more than 10 people finish on the second one.
Exactly. So it was good.
Elliot put rip me. Oh.
Oh. I mean, I thought it was a pretty good race.
I thought it was a banging race, to be honest.
Yeah, both 2 good races. Some people need to keep it clean though, but other than that,
I mean, some people need to not be in this.
yeah. Especially like in F3, I think dudes game should be kicked out. But other than that, I think.
Honestly, I mean, I think I've had enough bans lately.
I mean, you missed the
But
second race.
I had a fucking disqualification and a ban for less than Alienware did.
There's no one enjoying them. We just gotta sit here and like wait. Just gotta chill. Bow, bow, bow. We'd get copyright if we put on music, won't we? Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I want to see if I want to see what Ball Boy wants to do. Ball boy, if you're in stream, can you join the party?
Absolute scenes, man. I mean, let's talk about the race, Reese. Still about Australia. What was the talking point of Australia, other than Alienware?
I want to say when I think it was the Red Bull, he parked in the middle of the track.
Yeah.
And he just destroyed someone. I don't know why he parked there. His car weren't not working. He just parked. He's like, I like this parking space. Just bam, straight in the middle of the track. You got to change party settings apparently.
June party sounds. Oh yeah, shit.
Ball boys, yeah.
That's for why not. Yeah. Could have told me, mate.
God, there we go.
Like, it's yes all again. Oh. I think it's only a few drivers that need to be put in their place. Like FRL went bad. Like we had some good racing between Bass FIFA, Elite Gamer, and Striker Gamer. We had like it's just some people just feel like it's just an average online lobby and want to take everyone out.
Take everyone out. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we do need to fix an issue.
We did have a good Bahrain. I don't know about the Australia, but Bahrain was a quality race.
Blizzard was brilliant in Australia. He bring some good racing. And Bahrain, I thought it was a great race. If we can get 20 drivers from like that, all similar, like Bass FIFA, Striker Gamer, and all that, like leave each other space, it'll be a good league, I reckon.
Yeah, I think Bass FIFA, honestly, vote him to go into F1.
Vote to go F1.
Yeah. I think he deserves it after the performance he done today.
It's good. Great battle in the midfield. Involved commentators too, as they were there and saw Innocence firsthand. Yeah, we did see Innocence firsthand. We had a look at the Alienware incident with Blizzard, and it was Alienware's fault.
It was
slowed down, sped up, and then locked his brakes, and just hit Blizzard off the track.
And he didn't. When he locked, he didn't even try to turn out. He just turned straight into Blizzard.
Yeah, he tried to rejoin the racing line, but I don't know what he was doing. It's not good racing. It's meant to be a league race. It's meant to be clean.
Double boy.
Oh, well, finally I'm able to join.
There you go. Invite somebody.
Yeah, I just want to see what everyone's saying in the comments, really, because it's only TFRL people who are trying to talk negatively about the league. We know, obviously, Alienware did something in Australia, I'm aware of.
And
he done it in Bahrain.
And Bahrain. So that would be addressed, okay? That's only one driver and one problem, and it's easy to see how you can fix that kind of problem.
Yep.
But to keep on going on about it, it's just ridiculous and it's unprofessional, and it just goes to show TFRL's admin team and how they want to keep on criticising the league for this. It's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately.
The majority of TFRL, I mean, you're actually talking about James here, but I'm saying you're the only person really who's actually talking sense. The rest.
No, Caesar. What is it? Oh,
In
Caesar's
TFRL.
Caesar's FRL, isn't it?
Yeah, he's the steward of FRL.
Oh, your best friend then, dude.
There's no need to
Yeah,
criticize though.
yeah.
We know what the problems are. It's not like we're, you know, we have no understanding of what's going on or anything. We know. You don't need to.
How did you feel your race went,
Yeah.
boy?
We need at least one more interview right now.
Yeah, so Australia was a good race for me until the virtual safety car when I don't know what happened, but
I saw you in Bahrain, just sitting on the back seat, just looking at a few races between the other drivers, waiting for your space. How did you feel that went?
Yeah, ultimately I was roughly the same pace as some of the cars ahead, like Hamilton, AK Gamer really, and I just wanted to play it cautiously just to bring it home. And,
So
yeah.
this is less to do with racing, but Bass FIFA, an F2 driver, performed really well today in F1. Is there any action going to be taken up on that positively?
That's FIFA. Well, I need to have a look at the race and see what happened because at the moment I only know what happened in my part of the race. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, I can't really comment too much about it, but yeah, I'll see how it is. What actually went on?
VSL Blizzard is in a league of his own, isn't he?
If you don't get criticism, you won't improve, mate. But there's no need to criticize when we know what happened, and we can sort that out. Did he or did he wait? Did he or did he not restart to use another qualifying? The game glitched, and that's why we had to restart Australia qualifying.
I'm just going to say racer of the day was me and Jay for the excellent commentary.
Nah, it was race of the day.
I think it was either Bass FIFA or Blizzard.
Yeah, I reckon they're two good contenders to race of the day.
I think Blizzard. I think he should have won Australia, and he performed really well in Bahrain as well. Who did it glitch for? Can I ask apart from you, ball boy? Yeah, everyone. It wouldn't load. The game wouldn't load. So that is that glitch. To create changes, ball boy, you have to constantly tell him otherwise. It's either slow or nothing changes. Again, there's no need to keep going. Right, I'm gonna ban these guys.
For everyone who's in chat, I have to back up Ball Boy saying that in the other chat, everyone was saying it was glitched. It weren't just Ball Boy.
Yeah, so you better, whoever's doing this, and you know it's mostly TFL people, but I'll give you a minute. Otherwise, well, I'm definitely banning Elliot because he's just. Where is he? Right, I put Caesar as a moderator, and if Jack's here as well, oh no, he's not. But anyway, I'll put you guys as moderators.
This is fixed. I don't know how you can fix an online race, mate. Not gonna lie to you. Don't know how you can fix an online race. Lick it and send it.
Bye bye. There we go. Right, I've got rid of him. Well, the arm froze. Well, I didn't know that, so. There you go. Yeah, I've removed him, Caesar, it's okay. Oh, he's still alive, by the way. We are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess this is like the post-race discussions here.
Yep. After two good races, I reckon.
Yeah, Geronimo, I have banned him.
Geronimo.
And if it was just Alienware who was causing the problems, then at least we know.
I think there was a Red Bull as well. That was.
Yeah.
I think there was a Red Bull really slow. Did I have to look at it?
Block the lot, yeah. If Olivia, I mean, I'm gonna give them like a minute or two. If they keep saying stuff, then I'm gonna have to ban them.
What's the problem? Let go, let go.
Block the lot.
James, no, you can stay because you're a commentator and you're actually the most sensible out the lot. And if we're gonna compare IQs, I think James, you would be Einstein, and the rest would be
Okay.
well somewhere near the bottom.
Anyway, I've done my commentary. I'm gonna stay out of all this politics stuff. So I'll speak to you soon, ball boy.
Okay, thanks for commentating as well. Really appreciate it.
Right. Hopefully do another race soon.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, indeed. China's next week, of course. Olivia says I have the highest IQ. Then why are you saying
IQ chest?
terrible stuff? I don't understand that.
Jay, I'll invite you to another party so when you're done with the
I think
FRL
this
stuff.
needs to be discussed somewhere else.
Play Fortnite later.
So we'll end it in a minute. So I'd like to say thanks for watching, everyone. Thank you to Time for Pace for commentating, and to everyone who raced today. And that obviously there were some incidents, and they will be investigated for sure. But I hope from now on that people will not continue to criticise the league. When I specifically actually went into a party with TFRL people to try and sort this out, and yet again they are still trying to talk terrible things about it. So obviously they don't stick to their deals. The only person I think that is sensible here is James, and I've addressed that before.
So it's been 2 good races, but people ruin it in the comments as normal.
That's the point. Fake ball boy. I presume that's Elliot.
Yeah. Tune in on Monday to watch F3, 7 PM, China. Probably going to be very entertaining.
Well, indeed, and incidents will be investigated. So, yeah, I don't. Well, I guess when incidents happen, people are getting outraged, but they will be investigated. It's not like I'm not going to send the footage to Caesar and Jack so that they won't investigate it. Of course I will. Of course they'll be busy as well.
Yep.
Right, Ballboy 57, you are.
Thank you for watching and goodbye.